Dr. David Kimbro and Dr. Randall Hughes work to unlock the secrets of the intertidal zone, where the land meets the sea.
This very well may be the end of what we have always done. Well, like I said, we went through a bad hurricane in '85, and it messed us up for about 2 years, but it come back. But we was able to see it coming back over that period of time. Right now, we're not seeing much of anything.
How bad is the situation in Apalachicola Bay? What will it take to restore one of the world's great oyster fisheries? A new research initiative is looking to answer these questions, and they're relying on help from those who know the bay best.
This bar here actually runs right shore here, all the way to the channel, all the way to the backside of this bridge right here, all the way out to almost to poles out there.
Ivan, I got a basket if you want to take it down there for me.
Yeah.
He's joking, but in this first phase of research, they will be doing some harvesting of their own.
Get some oysters.
Florida Sea Grant is funding a study by Dr. David Kimbro out of the FSU Coastal and Marine Lab. The goal is to assess the oyster reefs in Apalachicola Bay and create models for predicting future growth of the reefs based on different potential flow rates of the Apalachicola River. The methods used will resemble those David and his collaborators have been using on their National Science Foundation funded oyster study. That includes a one-time harvesting of sample reefs. But the NSF reefs are exposed at low tide. These aren't.
She has that one mesh bag with her, and she's going to go down and follow the transect line until she reaches a knot on the line, which will mark where you need to place the quadrat. So that's at the 5, the 10, the 15 meter lines, and then she'll lay down that 5.5 meter by 0.5 meter quadrat and harvest everything inside the quadrat down to the mud flat.
This is a healthy oyster reef. Note the thick clumps of oysters, compared to what Stephanie sees at the bottom of the bay.
Last winter, we actually was able to catch about 30 bags a day right here.
Yeah, there was nothing but shell and a lot of stone crab.
This was on the center of East Hole, the oyster bar. That's what the one that was the most plentiful for them. That is what
The area that filled
this entire quadrat, and it's not even an oyster. Like it's just shells. And then this is just one quadrat, 2, 3, and then 4. This one has maybe one oyster. Can't really see it, but so there's one oyster in there. But that's what the majority of this whole area that you see had.
Over the course of 2 weeks, they'll have sampled about 20 sites in the bay. Some will be better than others. We'll continue to follow this research over the next few months.
In the Grass on the Reef is funded by the National Science Foundation.